Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to discuss why dating is so hard today, especially for men. No one can argue that dating today is difficult, right? The reason for that is because very few people are actually truly successful when it comes to dating, especially among men. That shouldn't be a surprise to anyone who's listening to this or following what's going on lately. While women are able to receive a plethora of attention from usually thirsty and lonely men online, most men get by with little to no attention in the dating world, or even online in general. Men are often treated as second-class citizens in the dating world, but for women, they're oftentimes treated as first-class or even world-class citizens. Therefore, even though both men and women struggle in today's dating world, at least women have way more advantages in comparison to men. This idea has been discussed heavily by such groups online like the Red Pill, Manosphere, and other male self-development movements. Since modern feminism generally ignores men and only focuses exclusively on women, these movements stepped in and filled the vacuum that currently exists. Hence why some people call it the modern feminist movement, but just for men. Let me give you some statistics. According to the Pew Research Foundation, as of 2022, 34% of women are single, whereas 63% of men are single. This is defined as currently not dating anyone or cohabiting with anyone. I can only imagine how much worse the percentages are today, even though it's only been 2 years so far. But this trend has been ticking upward generally. This shows us that there is twice as many single men as there are single women. Clearly an advantage towards women in the dating market. Something that many people are not fond of saying. They're afraid of saying it. When it comes to dating apps, based on the results from a study called Rules of Attraction, Female Perception of Male Self-Representation in a Dating App, what they found was 80% of women only swipe right on one profile out of 100 profiles. This means that 80% of women are only interested in one man out of 100 on the dating apps. Talk about male privilege, right? This data shows that men ultimately suffer from this imbalance, which creates a population of males that's disaffected and disenfranchised completely from the dating market, without even a fair trial, simply because of their gender, being male. Very little compassion is shown to these men in our society today. Instead, what society does, especially women, they blame men for this problem. Imagine if it was reversed. If such a problem, a massive societal problem, was causing a massive disadvantage to women, there would be an outcry. But since men are the victims, it seems like no one really cares. Instead, everybody just either turns their backs and acts like nothing's going on, or just simply blame men for the issue. In conclusion, men are indeed able to succeed in the dating market, so not all hope is lost, but a large part of their success requires rejecting the unrealistic standards of modern women. This is something that many men are very hesitant to do. It's very hard for them to do that because it's an uphill battle. Many men seem convinced that it is their quote-unquote masculine duty to provide for women, many of whom are largely self-sufficient in the dating world, especially financially. Another thing men can do is to be picky with which women they choose to associate with. Not every woman is created equal, just like not every man is created equal. So choose wisely and don't just invest into anyone that comes across you. They need to let go of chasing women and being desperate. Desperation is not attractive, is it? Instead, what they need to do is channel their energy towards working on themselves and improving themselves in order to attract a higher quality woman. One thing that most women aren't today. Same thing with most men. The only thing that makes a woman quote unquote high quality is just dressing in a provocative way. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's higher quality in terms of a long-term relationship sense. If more men continue to do this, the dating market will change. It has no choice but to change in order to suit men's preferences as well. Women will not change it for them because the societal structure incentivizes them to continue to hold on to their unrealistic standards. And not only that, but to also make their unrealistic standards even more unrealistic. Hence, continuing to push this bizarre idea of what a suitable mate looks like for women. Regardless of societal trends, though, make sure that you focus on finding one high-quality woman instead of just hyper-focusing on societal trends as a whole and what other women or men are doing. Focus on your own success, but definitely be aware of these statistical realities that I just mentioned. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in this content, and I'll see you in the next video.